Hello, today is day 14 of my epic journey to 10k Battlegrounds DUOS. Currently I have a rating of 3208 and a sub goal of 136 out of 250. That's 6 more subscribers from last day. Thank you for subscribing. Let's see what the game will bring us today. As you can see, I went for AFK, found a Pransler, and went for a few catches with it. This is pretty good of a start. Usually you do some more catches before you play it on the board, just for the tempo. But also if they get a poisonous minion, a venomous one, or I don't know, something else that has poison, like the Murlocs or any other minions, it will eat your Puddle Prancer even if it's 100 with 100, which is pretty good tempo for the 4th round or so. I went going for the Taumatology because the Taumatologist will buff my board with the spellcraft. For every 4 spells that I use, it will get an extra +1/+1 on that spellcraft that he has. Let's move further on with the game to see what's going to happen. Unfortunately over here, as you can see, because I was pretty slow, I made a mess. Instead of sending him the spell again, I used it to send him a minion and didn't manage to use the thaumaturgy on that leveler. It was a higher tempo play, so it can happen to everybody. So after getting the 2 triples for my Nagas, I want to buff my entire board for the Hunter of Gatherers, because the Hunter of Gatherers gives your minions +2 health when this gains attack. So every time you will buff, even if it's with a spellcraft, it will give +2 to every minion that you have in the board. Permanent stats. Moving forward with the game, I found the Zeddy shaker in the tavern, and I think I will go for the Naga build, pushing to 6 to find the Groundbreaker, which will get pretty much buffed for every Naga that you play. It will gain permanent stats depending on the amount of spells that you are going to play in the game. Moving further on with the game, and let's see what's going to happen. So, as I said, you play the spellcraft on the zesties that you have on the board. After that you play the spellcraft on the zesty from the tavern, take the zesty from the tavern, play the golden zesty, and now play again the spellcraft on the golden zesty because it's a new minion that will get you 2 extra spellcrafts. And with that 6 I managed to find the groundbreaker, and as you can see the groundbreaker gets pretty huge because the groundbreaker will buff itself every turn that he can. Now with these minions that I will find in the tavern, I will play as many Nagas that I will have. That's pretty much it for this moment in the game. And let's move further on with the rounds to see what's going to happen at the final fight pretty soon. I managed to find in the tavern a second groundbreaker, and my teammate also fed me free spells that will give me only Nagas to play. After playing the groundbreaker, I will go for one more minions that I can do. And now you can see I got the triple groundbreaker. Because of getting the triple groundbreaker, now I can play as much as I can for it to be buffed like hell. And I will attempt to do as many as I can just for us to play as many minions from that type as possible. As you can see, I buffed my lava lurker with a divine shield so it can keep the divine shield for the entire rest of the game. My groundbreaker got huge. My teammates' minions are scam minions so that they may put down some big adversaries. For the moment this guy is pretty big, but luckily we are bigger. And let's move further on to see how the game will end pretty soon.
Final round. Fight!
And unfortunate, the order of the game went pretty south, because it would have been better for us to have my teammate attack first, as you saw it in the last fight that we had, because I was pretty big. I managed to scale a lot, but unfortunately we died. It doesn't matter, the second place is still extra points for us to go further. Let's get to that 10k as fast as we can. So don't forget to like and subscribe for more content, and see you tomorrow. Bye.